welcome back. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here we are, game number 2 in the final game here of the day as we have Complexity versus Fresh here in a 2-game series once again, with Complexity up 1-0, and was, well, a little bit of a surprise in terms of fairly shorter Complexity game, about a 25-minute victory for them. But they turned it on once again, and just Fresh couldn't handle it. So we'll see how game number 2 shapes up here. Joined by Shorkan once again.
Hello.
The draft has begun.
Yes, and it's pretty typical as of right now. I'm glad to see Tremble, though. That hero is way too strong to let up, to be honest. If a team can't play Tremble, then I think they're doing something wrong.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I mean that with 100% being, like, I'm completely serious when I say that, because it is one of the few carries. The only other carry in my mind that can do the same is Sandwraith. Only Sandwraith is really reliant, like, being as global as he is. The only other hero who can do that is Sandwraith, but Sandwraith needs a mock before he really starts to shine in that role. Tremble can do it when he has Ghost Munchers. And then it can go kill the other carry if he has a good setup. So Midas with Tremble is, of course, a really great combo, but you can also think of things like Kinesis even, or just killing suicides.
Okay.
Pretty much. And, yeah.
All right, we'll see. Something like a rally even comes to mind. We haven't seen.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Just something with a lot of burst, like bring back Bensington.
Oh God, yeah, that'd be fun.
God.
I mean, I would love that.
You right?
That's a fun hero, man. But yeah, God, that's a hero that we saw him. When he first came in, like he exploded onto the scene, man. And then he got some nerfs, and it's like, all right, see you, Sir Bensington. We'll never see.
And then
him
it's
again.
like, let's have him deal less damage.
Yeah.
No.
All right. Picks that we have here, though. I don't know if I have really picked up on that, but you said it earlier, and it's definitely kind of hitting me that Complexity loves these melee-heavy lineups. And here we are yet again. Tremble, Moraxis, Cthulhu Font.
Yeah.
Coming out here. So.
I mean, that's always what I've thought of them. They just pick a lot of stunners with a single core. Unless Fuzzy Sloth is playing, Swiftblade, and then they end up trying to farm with a lot of heroes, and then they lose.
All right, well, they need at least a support and probably a suicide then to finish off here.
Yeah. Well, Moraxis could just be suicide again on Oscar.
That's right. They did it against Sync earlier.
Yeah, and I mean that's what you can expect when it's a Moira, and even Parasite. Like, it's so difficult to box out Moraxis with a Moira and Parasite.
They go with the Aluna support again. Whoa, Fresh responding with the Gladiator. All right.
I like it.
We've been seeing a little bit of Gladiator make appearances here and there. It seems.
Who was it? Revolution? Don't they also play it?
Well, I think they may have, but honestly, I want to say even Fresh has played it earlier in the cycle. And I don't know if it's a game that we cast, but I remember monitoring one of these teams and seeing them playing it. So I think it might have been Fresh, actually.
I just really hope that he doesn't max his whip.
Oh, yeah.
It frustrates me more than it should, but when I see people playing Gladiator, I expect them to be utility-based. I don't expect them to go carry, because the hero is just not good at carrying. It's so chance-based, and it's so like, oh, wait for 4 seconds, and then I have a giant AoE attack. Okay, nice. And then you end up trying to AoE down one guy because everybody just spreads out.
Yeah. The ulti is good, though. The ulti is the
great ultimate is fantastic
for team fights, and again, especially the buff that it applies to your teammates. So.
Mm-hmm.
Be very useful, and this is definitely an aggressive team. Gladiator's going to help try to set up some pitfalls, some showdowns, and set up kills with the Parasite Doctor even once he gets the levels and farm on him. They're thinking about this last pick pretty heavily. They got a lot of time to do so.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't like Cthulhu Fund Woods very much. I would prefer it in the suicide role, but I highly doubt that they're going to do that.
No. Even against the Parasite, though?
Against the Parasite, I like Cthulhu Font, but I would still prefer it in the suicide role. Just because you deny so much from the enemy by just standing in lane and denying creeps.
Yes! We're going to see it! Oh, I'm excited for this one, man.
Oh, man.
I've heard so much about this possible Suicide Nighthound. No, it's in Haxorin, though. So, wait, is it, though? I still think it might be a Suicide Nighthound.
I think it is.
Okay.
Yeah, it has to be. Yeah. Yes. Otherwise, I'll be disappointed.
Well,
we don't want that.
Yeah. Now, they might actually go aggressive, actually, with the Parasite here. So, maybe that'll end up him in the short lane, but we'll see.
What would they go aggressive with, though? Gladiator?
I guess. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's maybe not the craziest best idea. Yeah, maybe not. You know, he's going bottom. Okay. And he went level 1 ulti. Yep. Here we go.
Yeah. What else would you level on the hero now?
level 1 ulti. That just sounds so weird.
Yeah.
Level 1 ultimate, of course, on Nighthound. It's like, what? Yep, that's a thing.
And isn't it that you also get agility? Yeah.
Not at level 1, but...
And the level 2 of it and level 3 of it, and it's not even that much agility. But it's just, he's like a war beast dog right now. He's just invis all the time.
God, this is going to be fun. Yeah, again, this is one of the 6 new heroes in tournament play coming into the cycle. And, you know, I want to say we saw every other hero in the qualifiers but Nighthound. Nighthound was the one that we just didn't get the chance to see. And, yeah, here we are. Now in the final game. And, again, this is a pretty big deal for Fresh. Like, if they lose yet again here, not even getting a point into this series, we're talking about getting to a point where Fresh could be in a spot of being a bottom 2 team and having to play a relegation match.
Wait.
Courier snipe.
Is Nighthound gonna do it?
What?
Is he actually gonna try and snipe the courier?
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, I mean, well, he was there initially, but I think he realized that it wasn't happening. So that's you know, I will say, not that this happens all the time, but if a smart team like Complexity, these top-tier teams, you can kind of adapt to that and figure, okay, he's Nighthound, he does have the invis. Maybe let's be pretty safe with the courier. I wouldn't be surprised if that kind of went through their head, to be honest.
You know, maybe. But he's missing the pull.
Yeah, he did miss that, didn't he? Oops. What is his plan here now?
And this dual lane of Drunken Master and Love on the Luna is kind of weird. But I guess it makes sense. It's Gladiator. He doesn't really have much. And then, yeah, top lane, Oscar versus dual lane.
So is he kind of going to just, like, chill and block camps with Lilifon or something? What is he really planning to do here? He's going to ward down. Okay.
He's going to try and last it. But, you know, with the big creep being eaten every single time, he's really not going to get a lot out of it. And it would be 1v1 versus Tremble. And honestly, Nighthound wouldn't do that bad in that matchup, in my opinion. The Pounce is quite good for getting last hits, and on top of it all, he's constantly invis, so I don't see Tremble really harassing him out or even creeps getting aggro on him.
Yeah, he already gave Tremble a level, though, because of how much time he's occupied doing other things. So, yeah, I guess it's not the biggest deal, though. Tremble did also go a Buckler, which is probably something he is somewhat... And I don't know, I'm actually very surprised at that because, yeah, what was complex? What did they actually expect the trial in? Is that why he went the Buckler? Because if it's Nighthound, you would think Buckler really isn't going to do a whole lot for him.
Well, I guess if he's going to be right-clicking Nighthound a lot, trying to get creep aggro, he's going to be tanking a lot of the creep damage as well. And then, you know, a shield makes sense. And really, the Buckler versus Nighthound himself, it's probably not going to do that much.
Yeah. Well, Nighthound, he's going to slow it a little bit right here. But then, so this was the other thing, though. Now, this isn't a 2 versus 1 lane, as you're pointing out. I mean, this is a 1 versus 1, obviously, with Tremble down here versus Nighthound. So the idea of getting a rev ward, of getting dust even, is that something you could see as a thing here for Complexity, or do they really just kind of not care at this time?
On Cthulhu
On Cthulhu, okay.
Yeah, if Cthulhu gets a dust, it's very possible that they're going to get a kill. Also, what you got moving middle right now with that Invis rune. This might be first blood. Like, there's no lunge on Drunken Master just yet, so that's kind of making it iffy in my opinion, but yeah, it doesn't look like they're going to be able to get this.
Unless he hits level 3 right here. Oh, that was the plan. You know what? That was the plan.
Yeah.
He actually, okay, so
and
here we go. They'll lunge in right now. There's the Cthulhu trample. Luna comes in with a stun. It's not going to be enough, though. It is enough. Bloodlust kill as even more Axis came in. as a just in case. He actually didn't even get the assist as he got there a little bit too late, but good execution in the end. I was going to say he actually meant to kill the one creep with the stagger initially. I think that's what the plan was, but he didn't, and then it got delayed, but they still come through. So good execution there ultimately to secure a bloodlust kill. But
now he definitely shouldn't max his whip.
no. Yeah, that would not be too good. Yeah, Probus doing what he can here as Morax is still hanging around. He wants to make a play now happen himself, and hey, with a lunge in from Drunken, that could be very possible. In fact, look at this. Gladiator's one playing aggressive. Has more illusion coming in. Parasite here as well. Basically dead. Drunken's just waiting to go in. Finally goes in, and now Gladiator is dropping. He goes down, and Parasite by himself has to just run away basically. So that's a 1-for-1 exchange that Complexity will gladly take. Right here in the middle. So. Yeah, I mean, that was the thing with that, honestly, that initiation, that commitment right there. I guess they didn't know Moraxis was there, so maybe that was the difference, but that was pretty risky. It's Moraxis, you see, Parasite was trying to bait out the Arcane Shield, but he wasn't falling for it. He didn't use it the whole time. The leech cancels were being used.
Nighthound is just farming the jungle creeps.
Yeah.
I mean, he's giving Formless complete free farm, and that shows. 390 GPM on Tremble already. And, oh wow, Fuzzy Sloth, 480 gold per minute.
Being involved in 2 kills. He's gotten both in. Pretty big news. Revor goes down, but he's going to be out of range. The placement of it was, a little too far right there. And that's that's obviously a big downside of getting a Revor. You could argue probably would be better off with Dust, especially this early. But now Cthulhuphon actually in trouble. As Parasite comes over, he hookums. It's not going to be enough, though. Meanwhile, middle lane, they actually kill Probusk. But a 1-for-1 exchange, and it could be more. Moira's in trouble. Ghost Marcher's already on Trunken. Jesus, that is so much damage. Even Boris assisting. Good job with the mountain there.
No dust, though.
Kill him.
On anyone.
Oh.
And he's, Haxter ends up getting the kill.
That's good. Good hunt by Haxter in there, at least.
And top lane, like, I can see Doctor just killing Oscar right now.
Yeah? Is he?
Yeah. Look at the damage from one auto attack. I mean,
the Arcane Shield, though, might make it a little risky. Trying to really commit for that. But, yeah, no, he's going. He's definitely going right here.
Why wouldn't he? Like,
yeah.
That's...
You're right.
Okay, here comes Tremble, though. And he doesn't know. Oh, no.
He took too much tower damage. Boris comes in, and down goes Doctor.
Maybe that's why.
That might be why. Yeah, the mount being there, and it got him. He also
got him good.
He took a lot of tower damage there, too, and that's why he was so low by the time Tremble came in. Meanwhile, Chase is on Parasite, but he's too far. All the activity, there's definitely not lack thereof. We got plenty here in game 2.
Tremble is back at bottom lane, because that's what he does. And he goes back to farming. He's got 1,300 gold already, so he's well underway for that lightning. And once he gets that, he's going to be such a threat. He has 470 gold per minute because of that kill on Good Doctor. Has he missed any last hits? He has 48. I don't know.
He's killing some jungle too, but
yeah. And of course, he must have just missed a couple of creeps, but it's still impressive.
Yeah, no, he's obviously had a great start here at the bottom lane, and now Moira, the whole army's chasing after him. In fact, Parasite was trying to help him get away, and now he's in about. Look at that! Trunken just leaps over the ledge and gets the kill. Nighthound's here, but again, he is invis, of course.
They do have some Revwards around, though, so...
That they do. Was he going to run
and another one in the inventory.
Oh, man, if she just happens to place it right here. Uh-oh, Moira coming in. So that should be a giveaway. That something's probably nearby. In fact, they're going to definitely see him now. Obviously, he opens right here, but he's going to take a stomp. Nighthound's pretty confident that he's going to get this kill. I don't know about that. In fact, he gets dusted.
Dust.
Yeah, he actually was hit right there. The first axe misses, though. He needs them to
and
land.
That's the difference.
It's not going to be
Yeah, he's going to be fine. There's no way...
He's not going to last reveal long enough, yeah. They're going to do all this AoE, but not enough for the kill. Wasting a lot of time.
He's wasting so much of their time as well. Like,
well, yes, but look at... I mean, the heroes that matter, we're still getting great farm. Drunken and Tremble are still doing amazing with their farm. So I guess really that wasn't maybe the worst thing ever. But actually, middle lane, Drunken Master. There you go, Night Owl leaping in. The cloud goes down, but Drunken Master's out of it already. However, Dr. Repulsor being here, pretty big deal. And it will help secure the kill. So as they're talking about Drunken at least getting great farm, well, they stopped that a little bit. Good roam from
Yeah,
Fresh.
but Tremble is really the one they need to focus on. He's got his lighting and 100 gold. That's... It's probably going to be after these 2 creeps, and that means that before 9 minutes he has his Thunderclaw.
It has been pretty fun watching the Nighthound, to be fair. I mean, I think Hackman actually has been doing a pretty good job here of being very active. 1-0-2. And he's almost 300 gold per minute, actually. So, I think he's actually accomplished quite a bit. Now, I'm very curious what he goes for as far as an item build here. Energizer looks like is going to be the first choice after Steam Boots. But something like a Nullfire Blade kind of seems like it's a good item on him. Yeah,
Nullfire is just so good on the hero. It's remarkable that some people then say, oh yeah, I'm playing Nighthound as carry, so I'm not going to build a Nullfire. But even on carry, it's such a nice item. Like, it's so great versus well, a lot of the heroes even now on the Legion team. Moraxis without mana doesn't do anything. And
jeez,
Luna just got blown up.
That she did. Well, it's, again, Nullfire is just one of those items that does so many things, but honestly, I don't even think it's because of the mana burn. I think a lot it's because of the purge effect in general, just simply for the slow is great for him. But then also, and you can remove dust, that's another good tool. But the agility gain on the backstab is actually, he was spotted here. He is dusted. But, okay, Boris comes in with the net, and he is still going to be dusted for a little bit longer. Puts up the smoke cloud, though. And then look at that, he's just going to sit in it. He knows that they can't really hit him. Well played. Well played, Hax. Did a good job right there.
He's playing it so confidently, though. If another person came around, oh, man. Love is going to die. He doesn't have mana.
Oh. Middle lane. Yeah, they're chasing, kinda. They actually go for Tremble. And that's going to be the bigger kill for sure. Cthulhu Font was the initial target, but they gladly take the Tremble instead.
Top lane, though.
And he falls. Top lane, indeed. Fuzzy Sloth. Oh, wow. He's going to be pulled back in, though. The showdown brings him back. Flagellation proc. And he will fall to Serenia. Playing the Moira. So, Fresh, they've turned it on themselves now.
I honestly thought that Complexity was just going to walk away with this game again, but they've managed to rein in the Tremble and the Drunken Master at the same time.
They've slowed them down a bit. I mean, these are both heroes that are near 500 gold per minute earlier on in this game, and yeah, they have definitely fallen off. I mean, still doing solid for sure. Moraxis, in fact, middle lane. The roam continues. Nice stop, though, the turn kill on a night. And a big trample. Parasite going to fall. And Doctor, no mana left over. He will go down. And just as we're praising Fresh for looking so good here, it just completely turns around in favor of coL.
I don't know if I should talk anymore. It seems every single time I talk, they just decide to do the complete opposite of what I was about to praise them for.
Yeah.
That was just so greedy. I mean, they were spotted out by the Rev Ward, but I guess Moraxis did a great job of baiting it, although it didn't really look like bait. And to be honest, Oscar was so incredibly lucky with the uphill miss from Dr. Repulsor.
Yeah.
It would have killed him as well, without a doubt.
That's unfortunate for sure. But that's also got to sting a little bit, definitely, if you're Fresh, knowing that you were finally getting some momentum, locking down the carries, and all of a sudden that happened. So it's not nullify what we were saying before, but you do have a Tremble that is still very, very confident right now with the farm of 455 gold per minute. Drunken's up there, and it looks like he is going to be going that Helm build as well. It seems like that's being a very popular build on this hero now. And we saw earlier today, we talked about how Sync's been doing it. Tank up this hero because the skill set allows him to do plenty already. Not necessarily a big damage increase, at least just yet. Nighthound is hanging around, and this will continue to be a nuisance here for the Legion side for sure. As that's what Nighthound brings to the table. You're constantly guessing, are they on top of me? And are they seeing what I'm doing? But
similar to Fade.
Trying to jump here. Yep, similar to Fade.
Oh, is Tremble going to be spotted now? Dust comes out, missing.
See, now this is a bad thing. Parasite, he was kind of following up this Nighthound, but he's not invis. So he's going to easily be killed. And now actually Gladiator. If Tremble can't get another Boris net, he gets the net off. No, he's in the trees, though. That made it pretty iffy. He puts a pitfall on himself just in case, but Mora still picked off in the background. Nighthawk's here. The Red Ward's down, though. He's in trouble. Dr. Pulsar flies in, though. He's going for Cthulhu, but at what cost here? Nighthound, or excuse me, Doctor goes down. Nighthound with a smoke cloud trying to save him. Not going to happen, though. And again, Fresh just seems like the communication is just off here. Nighthound's going to leap into Gladiator into a stun. And he goes down. Fresh, it's atrocious now.
It's falling apart.
It's already falling apart. I mean, this is just like, yeah, I don't know. This is clearly a great team, and they were looking great for a while there in this game, but it just, yeah.
And they've got the. It feels like so much like they've got the potential. It's just their decision making is super off when they are too greedy to go for a kill, and it happens time and time again where they're confident and then they're overconfident, and then yeah. They end up losing out on a kill because of it.
And what was, Haxran, he was actually roaming very well. We mentioned he was 300 gold per minute early on. He got the Energizer. He's now fallen off completely. Well, he's not really doing that well at least, and he's kind of around everyone else on his team at the same time. Other than a Doctor is just barely over 300 GPM, but especially in the last fight, I mean, Doctor flew into it very late, and by the time he was there, he just ran into 5 heroes essentially. And they just easily turned on to him and got him killed yet again. So now 3 deaths on him. It's just across the board. Nothing really to be happy about right now if you're Fresh. So sure, it's easy for us to say, just kind of calm it down and try to keep going with these ganks here. But that's now going to be a lot more difficult as this game picks up here.
Cthulhu also picked up his portal key now, so he's going to be able to pretty much instantly respond whenever anyone else gets jumped. And Oscar is also closing in on it. And on top of it all, Tremble is really close to a Shorkan. Are they going to be able to... Okay. Nope. Nighthound gets away.
Nice defensive
top lane.
Right there. Top lane. They are going to jump Fuzzy. Sloth pulls him in, but Cthulhu with the portal key. He lands it up pretty well. Hits 2 of the 3. And now the turn potential, Arcane Vortex. But I don't know about that, because that's just going to buy time for Meraxis.
And wow.
Yeah. I think that Arcane Vortex hurt more than helped, honestly. And they're going to vote to concede 15 minutes. No level 1 Conqueror needed here. Just a 15-minute concede victory for Complexity. And Fresh, they have to be feeling a little uncertain about what's going to happen moving forward here in these group stages. They only have 1 more day. I want to say 2 more matches in total, which will take place tomorrow. But they're in a very iffy spot right now. They may very likely play in the relegation matches if things don't work out tomorrow.
Yeah. I just don't know what to say, to be honest.